With Andrew Benintendi now a free agent, we're going to be looking at 3 different landing spots where he could sign to play for the 2023 season. So, let's get into it. Now, as we look at the third team on my list, it is that of the Minnesota Twins. I think that Minnesota is going to want to get back to the postseason. Falling short in what is, in my opinion, a weaker division in the American League Central is going to be an unacceptable feat for them. For Minnesota, going back to the postseason is going to be very important. Being able to get a guy like Andrew Benintendi, who is a contact hitter you can plug into the middle of your order or at the top of your order, is going to be something that helps lengthen that lineup. Especially given a lot of the injury concerns that come with Byron Buxton, being able to have a consistent guy that you can plug in, know he's going to be able to handle left field, as well as being able to allow some of your other players to move over into that center field spot if Buxton is hurt. You're also going to have a guy who's consistent in the order and being able to produce hits year after year and help the Minnesota Twins get back to the postseason. As we look at the second team on my list, it is that of the New York Mets. The Mets are dealing with their own free agent left fielder in Brandon Nimmo, and if he signs elsewhere, the Mets could quickly pivot to Andrew Benintendi. I think that looking at the feats and similarities between Nimmo and Andrew Benintendi in terms of their contact first orientation is going to be something that really helps the Mets. There's a lot of swing and miss in that Mets lineup right now, and being able to bring in a guy like Andrew Benintendi to help kind of make a contact effort becomes even more valuable to them. Being able to add him into that Mets lineup, you can now really solidify the full length of those 9 spots in the batting order for the Mets, going against some very difficult teams in that National League East division. And as we look at the number 1 team on my list, it is that of the New York Yankees. The Yankees and Andrew Benintendi seemed to be a very good fit at the deadline last year, and when he was acquired, he really did struggle to begin, but started to pick it up before being hurt. I think that for New York, a reconnection, a reunion with Andrew Benintendi is very likely on the table. Going after a guy like Andrew Benintendi, who is a contact-oriented guy, very similarly to the problem that the Mets have with a lot of swing and miss, the Yankees are plagued by it as well. And I think that by bringing back a guy like Andrew Benintendi, the Yankees could start to shift the mentality, the mindset of that batting order night after night. Being able to have a guy like Benintendi in the lineup for a full season could really help New York get back to being a contact-oriented team, at least in part of that lineup. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts, your feelings down in the comments. What is the best landing spot for Andrew Benintendi? Where is he likely going to sign? What kind of deal will he get? Let me know all those thoughts and feelings down in the comments, or find me over on Twitter at banter_baseball, and we can keep the conversation rolling. As always, check out our partners down in the show notes, the description below, for lids as well as Epidemic Sound. And if you want to show us more support here at the Baseball Banter Broadcast, head over to baseballbanterbroadcast.com. We have a numerous amount of promo codes that you can use on your Christmas shopping needs. So make sure you check that out, as well as keeping it locked in all season long by subscribing to the Baseball Banter Broadcast to keep up to date with the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.